Have I got a top lip in this? Yes.
What do you mean, have you got a top lip in this?
Can I do this?
Oh, if you want to do it, come on. So, Lauren William. So,
Take a photo of that, that's actually cool.
Lauren Williams in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. If you desperately wanted to do it, like.
Yep. Am I looking at you or the camera?
You look at me.
Okay, fantastic.
Where else would you want to look?
Oh, there's 3 of you.
Toya, do you want us to look at you when she's answering the questions? No. You're going to have to look at me.
Right, I'm not appreciating the sarcasm right now. We're sat the same as well, I'm mirroring your energy.
Yeah, exactly. So, Lauren, the last time we spoke to you, you were planning to go to Paris Olympics and whatnot. The smile on your face kind of says it all. That, I mean, it isn't necessarily a smile, but it's one of those things that sometimes plans don't work out. So is that the way you kind of look at the last sort of few years?
The plan couldn't have gone further away from the plan. I was very much on track to qualify. I was in a good position and adapted my style to try and beat opponents, and it was working until my body kind of gave up. The weight making became too much. The stress and the pressure of qualifying became way too much. And eventually snapped my hamstring at the first Grand Prix of the season. So we knew then, literally a year before the games, that I wasn't going. I remember getting a phone call from my physio, Ben, at the time, to say, this is it's not good. It's very much a long-term injury, and I doubt I'll be back for the games, which for me was like career ending. It was like someone had just crushed my world. It was horrible. So I had full hamstring reconstruction. It retracted back to my knee, so my hamstring tendon was back at my knee. We were desperate to qualify. I did everything I could, and it was like just trying to grasp it. It was gone, but I was trying to do the impossible. We did everything we could, but it didn't make it.
An athlete's life is often told by the ups and downs that go on. You go to Tokyo and you get yourself a silver medal. It was so close to being a gold on that particular day, but then you experience the other side of it. Do you feel as though you've grown as a person and as an athlete and have got so much learning from that experience?
Yeah, I put so much emphasis and pressure on the outcome of the Olympics that when I got that and I hit that little slump that everyone talks about, you know, the post-Olympic come down, I realised then it actually isn't about that competition, it's about the whole process and the journey. And as cliche as it is on social media and Instagram, oh, it's about the journey. No, it actually is, because even sat here with the medal, I'd say that it didn't change my life, it didn't change how I felt, but I regretted not enjoying the journey leading up to it. So after that, it was a time and a period to sit back and reflect on that journey and learn from it. I changed weight categories and I thought I'm going to take a new path, a new direction, do things for my health and become a happier person. And in doing that, I've realised that every day now, I just make the most of, and I enjoy that, because whether I get a medal or not in LA, it really doesn't matter. I want to look back on my career and know that I've enjoyed every step leading to that Olympic Games. And yeah, I've learned that I need to just relax, enjoy it. It might come, it might not. I might qualify, I might not. Who knows? I've been there and I've qualified, I've been there and I haven't. So yeah, it's important for me now to just enjoy this next 3 years.
You talk there about, you know, changing weight category. There's a lot that goes with that, because obviously you have the physical change because you're now considered a heavyweight. But do you feel as well that there's a technical change going on as well? Because it's, even though you've been in the sport for such a long time, when people are fighting in heavyweight, it's almost like a different sport. Would you actually agree that it is almost like a different sport that you're actually going into now? There's a lot of learning and a lot of processes going on during your journey now?
Yeah, as a 67, I was very dynamic and I was very strong for 67, but you'd kick someone, you'd knock them back and it would create chances. In this, heavyweights stand there, they're like a tree. So I can use the same force and the same power and they don't move. So rather than creating opportunities, it creates problems and solutions, and it is a very different game. I now have the strength to deal with that, so I can knock them back a bit, but I feel like I'm trying to be that 67 still, dynamic, fast and explosive, but with, you know, an extra 7, 8, 9 kilos. It's not as easy, so it's definitely more challenging. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the change. It did go a bit stale. Obviously, I was a 67 for 10, 11 years, fighting the same people consistently, especially when you're at that top level. The top 6 to 10 were just fighting every comp.
And if you're cutting weight as well at the same time, it's from a life point of view, it's not ideal either, is it?
The weight making really did start to affect my health. So I've got so many issues because of weight making. I didn't realise how much that was taking over my life and my health. Now I've stepped back and I've given my body a chance to grow and repair and refuel and recover. I'm like so much happier. I'm a completely different person. Honestly, looking at me in videos and just how I was around people, around, you know, social situations, I was a shell of who I am now. Like, I'm so much more enthusiastic and just enjoy life more, a lot healthier, a lot happier. I've got energy to fight.
So life as a heavyweight now actually suits you down to the ground. It's just a case of putting all those building blocks together to turn that into medals.
Yeah, I think with this attitude and the enthusiasm I have now, I truly have the potential to go on and do great things. I know I can be a world champion, Olympic champion. I know I can. I know I said that before, but this time I feel like I actually can. I was kind of fake it till you make it mode before. I was very compromised with so many injuries going on. So I always knew that I could win the Olympics. I very nearly did. I knew that if I went to Paris, I could probably do it. But because I had so many injuries and niggles and the weight making was such a big thing for me, I knew that that was all compromising my actual performance and it was hindering how good I could actually be. So I never knew what my full potential was because so much focus was on making the weight, was on the stress. So now I don't have that. I can literally focus on being an athlete and performing well. It's opened my eyes to, oh no, I actually can do this now. I've got the fuel, I've got the energy, I've got the weight behind me, I can do it now. And that gives me so much more hope and excitement to see how good I could actually be.
You're putting all the building blocks together, you're looking ahead to the Olympics in 3 years' time. Is it for you now ticking those boxes and collecting the medals, or do you feel as though it's still about that process to actually get it to being, because you've only been in heavyweight for such a short space of time, there's still a lot to learn. Where do you think you are in that grand scheme of things?
I'm picking it up quite quickly, the heavyweight game. I can see where my advantages being dynamic is going to be useful in the heavyweight game. But most competitions I go to now, I've not faced these girls before. So every time I'm fighting at the minute, it's a new experience. It's a new opportunity. I haven't fought these girls before, so I'm not used to it. But that's also giving me like a bit of excitement and thrill back because I don't know what to expect. It was mundane, it was predictable before. Now I'm going in there like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm so ready to fight and to, well, kill everyone and try and get a gold medal. That's what I'm here for. So I do feel a part of it is still process and building blocks, but I'm learning so much quicker because I've got the headspace now to take on information and learn and focus on doing the job. So yeah, I'm figuring it out, but I know I'll be successful, yeah. There is so much unpredictability around what you do. All I can focus on is what I do and just pray that it all works out in the ring. But I know I can beat everyone that's in front of me in that weight category. I just need to be in the right headspace on the day.
And I know you like a fight as well, don't you? You love that. You love the challenge. If you went there and did get that gold medal around your neck, for example, or a medal, yeah. And you were really beaten up at the end of it, you'd really like it, wouldn't you?
I'd love it. The more scrap and the more fight, the better. I mean, I'd love to be comfortable and win. That was everyone's dream. Oh my gosh, to go out there and have
never works out that way though, does it?
No, it never does. And do you know what I've noticed? Now I'm in heavyweight, every clash, every bang hurts so much more. So it doesn't matter if I've had 1 fight, 5 fights, I walk out feeling like I've been hit by a bus. So I can't wait for that feeling. But when you're led in bed that night, battered and bruised, but with a gold medal, that's what I do it for. So worth it. And I can't wait for that day to happen.
Just finally though, you've been on this journey, you've had the high of getting a silver at the Olympics, you've then missed out on the next Olympics. You've got to really feel that, you know, your luck's going to turn now as you actually go into this next cycle.
Well, I'd like to hope so. I think I've been one of the unluckiest athletes here. I don't know any other athlete that's gone through that craziness of a journey. So it kind of makes me proud that I'm still here and I'm like so resilient and just determined to get a medal. I know I'm not done with the sport yet. I'm not done. I haven't got a world medal. I haven't got an Olympic gold medal. So there's plenty more to come, and I'm sure this is the cycle I can do it in.
That's the line you want at the end. See, I was fishing for the little line at the end.
I know you,
and I got it.